can start their years off, Mimi.
Yeah, we are.
Envy on defense, EG on attack.
This attack side on Corrode, they were very much defined by super slow rounds.
The longer we get into this game, the more bandits we're seeing. We got 3 into this one. Flash through TP,
And the start for them this half is
but to get out of there as well at the same time. Usual Viper stuff on attack.
2 and 2 in showers and over towards B long. I think looking at the minimap, there was a bit of a fight over
boy,
towards
here we
showers.
go.
Quick teleport away from Digizin early on after spotting 2 players, and
I mean,
now Envy choose to keep things a little more quietly.
Been heard.
The smoke expires.
Kesnet was thinking about a fight, and now that opportunity
why is it looking like he
arise.
wasn't heard? Maybe a bit of Lance on there, I'm not sure. Maybe they're comms at the same time. Because I'm telling you, if you know this guy's over towards here, you're not walking up like this.
Back on Corrode, but Envy have done a lot of work now to improve on their extremity control. Now forcing EG over towards the A side.
Yeah, they saw the Brim Smoke plus 2 players long. They knew that this is only a 2-strong setup on A, but the issue is still backside, which EG do not have control over.
Yeah, there's also that Viper Orb on default, making it hard for EG to advance in. Except
pretty hard retake still.
Creep up. And actually threatening a backside plant of all things is wild as a teleport comes on through. Poppin now hindered on up, taken on down. And Envy just mowed down.
Dude, DG's
3
in.
on 2 right now.
DG's in is relentless to the point of heavy overface.
That teleporter. Hear that pressure behind them of a follow-up TP out of Inspire. Now going to plant the spike, just 10 seconds left on the clock. Inspire stays alive for the time being. Really being loud with it and crouching straight into another kill.
Whoa.
There's a player right underneath him.
Oh god, that one's close on this. Really, really close.
That was a scary round for Envy. They ended up having to play that essentially as
DG's in kind of won the round and then lost the round all in the space of about 5 seconds.
I don't understand how every single map so far we've had one of these situations where like back on Abyss, Inspire, top site B, falling down on players getting a kill. We saw the Omen on top of site underneath another player. Absolute
shot gave him the confidence to just absolutely send it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're not going to get the answer, I guess.
I don't know. I always love when we show those reacts.
Okay, big investment on this one.
And go, like, collect their chair and sit back
And
down
as we
for the
can
next
see,
round.
I'm not sure that one's going to work. We've got the heavy armors everywhere.
That's a deep cut.
He's only a 1-person swing on this though.
All right.
You got a hero outlaw. I'm glad they didn't force into this. Trying to make it look like pressure, force out a jump peek to get info for the outlaw.
You're going to have yourself a really pleasant defense side.
That's one way to put it, yeah. It becomes a lot more pleasant when you do have that space.
What a shot.
And Inspire will ensure that at least on the Santiago that is locked down.
Even a shot through the wall there. Takes
DG's gets wrecked on this one.
And the reason holding on to one of those 2 sides is so good is that even if your opponents do go for a dive play, your backside anchor can just fall away and you're still retaking from 2 angles. Makes it a lot easier than getting full pushed off on binds where, especially towards B, is kind of tough to retake.
This chip damage just making a bad situation even worse. And that'll just about be wraps now for Evil Geniuses. Rossi getting a little creative, jumping up on this one. Evil Geniuses love to take their time. That's a really important thing to remember about them. And Rossi going to get us through this
Looked
round.
really easy. 2 armor rebuys, that's it.
So now EG, we have to see what they actually
yeah, and
want to
EG
put
kind
together.
of, someone's got to take a hit.
Their approach to extremity.
So I guess with this one, does the Waylay just buy like a Bucky or a Judge and they go fast up short?
This map and their previous attack side,
No, Com is going full IGL mode and just drops him a gun.
Stronger towards one side early, just to really pressure, get in embed, and then go back and clear the other side to say showers. And this time they are doing that. 3 players ready to take B long.
Holdma with the prime. Thank you so much for the 12 months.
As Inspired actually got all the way up into that smoke on A short. Trying to play a little bit more of these close range angles here on the bonus from Envy.
Envy oftentimes to go for re-aggression in positions like this here. They temper it.
Yeah, dash and
a little bit better from EG. Are they going to flash him through?
Spire really wants to.
He's getting closer.
Make something happen around this smoke.
Nah, okay.
Yeah, the fight on short's going to come a little bit later.
Gonna say with their guns, man. I'm not sure.
Activate on that, which he doesn't play
It's pretty nice from EG at the moment.
On this side,
right? Question mark created. Question mark created.
Have a clear plan in this round so far.
Envy on this one. I guess I missed a sky flash or something. 4-person stack over towards A, or they're just stacking just purely because it's the low buy.
3 players here, including.
Dude, this is a classic Nats play.
Still within the smoke. Inspire a problem.
Absolutely is.
That one not so much. But like you would always wait that one out. Good shot.
Says he's going to be the problem. Now sets up a flash for his teammate. Drops on.
Dude, there's so many here. The fast flood's gonna be good, right? Surely. Molly stops them. 22 seconds on this. No one else through the choke point. Ah, dude, they're in so much trouble.
Means there's just 15 seconds
15
left to
seconds.
Grab that spike, plant it, and there's more members of Envy on the approach. It's a great stun out of Poppin, and there's just not enough time.
Very, very nice. Looked so rough there. EG on this one. I must have missed something. Either I missed something or someone had a really good read of what was going on. It's a very early stack over towards A with 4.
Critical thing that shut down their comeback on Corrode. And here again, well, you do have to credit Hegster with some stunning individual play. They just didn't leave themselves options. The Viper Molly stalls out, and because they never took Shower's control, that extra extremity, there was too many angles for EG to deal with.
Bucky.
Just a quarter of a second difference on that smoke, blocking off Hegster there. And he seizes that to punish EG, now onto a bad buy. Again, just getting bullied away from B Long. This has been consistent from Envy. They have done very well to make it impossible for EG to ever get into a comfortable position on these slow rounds, and it continues here.
Look at that confidence as well. The confidence is looking nice.
And with that extremity player dead for EG, they basically have no map control already. Having used the Prowlers for Calm. And sure, it is just an anti-eco, but I think the way that their map control has been completely taken away here is a bigger issue continuing to show through.
I would be surprised not to see an earlier timeout here come in from Potterns, try to solve some of these problems for EG, whether that's changing the approach and how they actually want a full fight for B Long control, or even just switching up their
I would love to see something a little bit more like set from EG.
Fights into Showers. It has been a drought in terms of map control for EG.
Maybe we'll get on some of the other buy rounds.
And that's only going to continue here for another round.
Money's incredible. Ults are coming online. I think EG are going to have a rough one.
Are you waiting for the answer?
I'm waiting for the answer.
Andrew as well with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 4 months.
So
Com's calling at the moment. I mean, their buy round was nice. They got a little bit unlucky with a stack. Maybe I missed the Sky Flash.
You need to have better extremity control if you're playing this kind of slow style. They have been slowing down. They've been wanting to take this space,
maybe something more set would be nice.
Found one part of the map, and when they're eventually hitting, they're still dealing with that extremity. Option B, just simplify. It's bind. Go for a hard exec. You have double duelist.
That certainly would work for them. They still have to solve the B Long problem if they want to commit into the B side.
Dude, not even a bullet.
Really, pressure has been shown. This time EG have some bodies and have the chance to dash on in. Has to fall away.
Nice though. That's the DRX special. It's a great kill. They're so confident though.
Means it's just a 1-for-1, and all the while Kesnet, after leaving B Long, has gotten into hookah, crept on down, now puts down some damage before escaping once again.
Skyduck's going to clear everything. I think they're too far away for this one as well. We're going to get like a free 4-person stack here. I mean, they should never go with 4, but it's Envy, so you never know. 3-person stack on the right side. What a Skydog this was. Desala, thank you so much. And you've got Nick as well with the Prime. Thank you for the 25 months.
The stall on the planter was the
There's a lot
in the previous round, and he's primed it. Here it comes. Thought those players a little further up into lamps, but it gives Envy so much more space. They can go right back into that. Despite
this guy's so good. This guy's so good with the Yoru flash. It was such a perfect pop. Dude, look at the HPs. Lovely. And he got the ult out of them at the end here as well. Kind of running away with it a little bit. I think the Sky's wrecking EG. They need to play more 4-1 with like the 1 actually just playing over towards B to either get fake info or
round started, EG actually
They're kind of playing like they're not playing
pick
against the
off,
Sky
but
right
there
now.
wasn't support for that trade, and once this B-side exit comes through, that kill in showers is really everything. Once Inspire gains that space, you see that he actually puts down a smoke on default, and then with his teammates can swing in together and just spam
Okay,
the
I would
planters,
imagine this is a good
put
timeout
EG
from
in a position
Potter.
where they have
They
to
gotta have the
either
one
swing
over
through
towards
that
B,
smoke,
either getting
or
hit
hope
by
they
the Sky
lock out
stuff,
and being able to stick a
dodging the
plant.
Sky stuff, or
Well,
just
now
at least
the timeout
feeding
is
back
going to be coming
information.
in from Potter, but it comes
They keep,
around when
this
they
is 2
won't
buy rounds where they've
actually
gone
have
into a
buy.
stack.
Envy already leaving 5-0, and you know, we've talked about the problem points, I think, a lot, whether that's the B-long control, whether that's like playing slower rounds, or they're getting stalled out on the A spike plants. She has to come in with some different looks for EG, and not just a
Yoru,
one-round
dude, his
win
flash is
like she needed to
the
in the
best,
last
I'm
match. She
pretty
needs
sure.
larger systemic changes for EG now.
They are starting to get some ults online, so you can build something up looking towards round 9 here, but on this one, it is just going to be a bit of a worse off economy. I don't know why I said round 9, I meant round 7.
Yeah, you're looking into the future, and maybe you end up being right, but
It could be true.
we'll
Go
go
to
ahead.
college, kids.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there, but let's hold off for now. It is just EG on a broken bye here in round 6.
Okay, what's the plan? Looks like something a little bit more set.
It appears.
Kind of worried
Doesn't take
that
a college degree
they
to-
get the round a
to
little
see what's
close and they
happening on
use
the main
double
map.
ults.
No, it
We've got
doesn't.
2 bandits out.
The problem, though,
They
is they're not gonna have
insta-pick
showers
the
to roll,
right
and that has
side.
been the
Yoru
problem
though, so
constantly.
insta
There's that
TP.
same smoke from Inspire.
What they could do though is just
Dog
wait to
goes
backside. I
in,
think that's
doesn't
gotta be
play
the idea
showers.
for them, and he gets mollied off actually. Nice quick thinking from Inspire. Means EG have to set their eyes once again onto default.
And
where
here's the saw smoke
Exactly.
up. 1 molly, 2 mollies, and
it just
spam the
doesn't
follow.
end. So now the fight on through. Good utility out of Evil
Damn,
Geniuses.
that's
These are the
impressive
right
from Envy.
ideas. Unfortunately,
Fair play.
I don't really think they mean enough versus the setup that Envy
That was
had.
impressive.
Envy already had 3 players on this side of the map. And yeah.
Dude, they're having fun
flawless.
with it as well. It their bind looks pretty nice
No
at the moment.
flaws, that's for sure. I think what's really
They handle
good,
the
been
util
cooking
on the
EG
site
these
really well.
A-takes is the bigger picture is obviously not having showers.
Okay,
control,
big
but
buy
a micro
round.
thing is that smoke, you see that Viper orb that's thrown up, that's being cycled with a brim smoke as well. So
I mean,
there's
yeah, there's
always
perma blocking.
something there
They
that
gotta
means
take
EG is at a
showers.
disadvantage. He tried to knife him.
Welcome to the big stage.
Yep.
Yeah,
ready for
and
more of that.
the
Yeah,
big buy
that's,
round, they're up against the
that's what
Viper
you can
ult, and this
expect,
is
but
where it's hard on
When
this
they're
map.
swinging through that smoke at
Just
such a
all
big
choke points, got some
disadvantage.
Viper util.
Ooh. I like the change in setup from Envy. It's a rifle round. They've also put Inspire over on the B side of the map for the first time, I think, this game.
Yeah,
'cause they have
extra
the
as an
pit.
op as well, that's also new.
So the ideas that Potter might have put in the minds of EG in the previous timeout may be
Damn.
less relevant in a round like this, when Inspire is just sitting inside that smoke with a shorty.
They love the shotguns, don't they?
I mean, the thing is, Calm has the Nightfall. That's kind of a go, but oh no, the Prowler didn't see him! And now the
Oh, it's a
ultimate,
lovely
that's good.
combo for
Popper's
back of
getting
sight,
chewed
though.
on through. Evil Genius is not out of the
Oh,
round yet.
that's
It's
a
through the
nice
good
sight
work
hit.
of Bao. Stepping in through the smoke, sent packing, goes Kesnet.
Spike planted.
Now, if you look at the map, it is madness. Both Vipers on the other
Yeah, it's a
team's
lovely
side
little
of the
combo
map.
on
We got
this.
flanks on flanks. The only known quantity really right now is that Kesnet was back in spawn. So
Don't
Rossi has
really
a
like
chance
how
to
they're
step
playing
on
this one,
through
though.
here. Needed that
They're
kill
lucky that Rossi messed up.
to keep this game perfect for Envy, and it won't be. Evil
Okay, they're
Geniuses
on the
take their
board.
first on bind.
They pick up a
Great combo there with the
Jesus.
slow from
They pick up an
TGC,
orb at the end,
coming through with Bowser
or an
ultimate.
AWP at the end, and then we
this time
got
it's scaling just a little bit
2
better.
people that
Both
have to
duelists get
rebuy,
into
so the
the
money's
site.
not gonna be great.
No one gets stalled off by a molly, and this was nearly a
Yeah.
nightmare. Losing Calm where they did.
Look, it's really easy to play around with the your ult tells them exactly where you are, and then you just put all your utility on that player to get the kill. Helps them get into the site.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Now they need to show they can do that
Yampy,
in
hello
other
mate, how we
ways.
doing, bro? 49 months, Yampy, my goodness. Yampy, we
Right on
banned
down
the
B
talk
long,
of
that's
food, so I
flashed
can't
on
answer that
flash.
question.
Sokianos can't see anything, but his teammate had his back.
But it's good to see, mate.
And that is pivotal to start off this round.
Yeah, they
Finally,
were
EG
kind
have
of
a
ready
pick
for
off
some
the beginning
aggro.
of a round. I don't think we've seen any rounds really where they've had that advantage. And now it's the classic Envy. They love re-aggressing, pushing up, challenging when they're down a man.
Goes for it again. And this guy
Spire's
plays
ready
in
for it. They're just
this
waiting.
guy plays
Yeah,
in the
Spire only
smokes
has
non-stop.
one more smoke remaining, so doesn't want to hang out
Daffy,
for too
thanks so
long.
much for the tier
Up
1
down A
and
short,
poisoned
doesn't
as
wanna
well. Thank you for the
force
prime.
himself to use that so early into the round, but he might have to anyways.
DG with that attack sided off.
Oh, this is a good line for the convergence.
Spire has a molly to use with that as well.
Respect,
G
Jumpy.
called around it for the time being, gearing up over onto B.
Still, Rossi is here.
It's a similar thing though, right? Skydog late around the 40-50 second mark clears it all. Means that they can stack over towards here. Waylay ult hits
Lights up
2.
down long, really segmenting off this hit with
20
seconds on the
seconds.
clock. Rossi and Kesnet.
They're going to take the
How
Yoru
long can they
TP.
hold? They can't escape the side. They've got to buckle in.
Rossi
And
was
now
watching it
it's
the
just
whole
Rossi.
time. The Superman's done
Left
great.
on his own. He's knocked down.
Ooh, nice shots in the ends, man. Got a little scary.
DG that time punished the aggression on B
A
long.
little scary. I wonder if they should just be shooting the Yoru TP here instead of just letting it go, but I think
And now
Superman's just
finally
done
have
great.
chained 2 rounds together and are building something here on Vine.
We'll see it again. This Nightfall just sends Kesnet and Rossi scattering, and the mollies just continually being
this
sent
fade
back
eye,
there
though.
on spawn. Not only locks those players on
I
the
didn't
side,
even see the
they
fade
can't
eye.
leave, but the support also is just getting chewed through.
And Envy is always a team that loves to flood retake. That's their big thing on defense, and those mollies completely hamper that effort.
Well, Mimi, Kesnet's got an operator down below.
cheeky
Little
one.
fake gap in the smoke. Hello.
It's a cheeky one. It's
That's a
a
big
big
missed
miss.
opportunity.
Needed that one.
Yeah, throw the Viper
Now
smoke
B-Long,
wrong,
which
get a
Envy
little
have
gap.
controlled so consistently during the first quarter of this half has now been taken away from them in back-to-back rounds.
Prowler and Theory cleared all of this. Insta reclear from Poppin. Dude, this whole team plays with so much confidence.
But EG holding for now. Just 4-1, leaving a lurk over towards A short. And Envy this time without any really aggressive positions, bar Rossi, who just challenges.
Yeah, and there's no one in a position to turn around, cover him, look for a trade, nothing.
Fripp as well with the prime, thanks to the 11
gets
months.
away with
Akno
murder
as well,
there.
thanks so much for the tier 1.
And a mid-round Seekers is great information as well. Only sees the 1 still on the B side. Sees 2 going in, so Poppin is running behind that outside of Hookah right now. While EG are
Dude, he's
forced
taking
into the A side.
so
He's got a
much
quick flank.
space with the
Inspire
Seekers.
Ready to stall out this plant too.
30 seconds on this one.
Eggs are spotting absolutely
What?
everything with the dive on over.
Dude, they
That
tried
is
to combo him
mayhem.
back.
Out from Envy. Putting insanity
Dude,
up
what
to
is
100.
going on,
And
bro?
it is paying off for them. Beautiful look out from Envy. I mean, look where the spike is. It's in the backside of Lamps. It doesn't make any sense. As Envy are running away with this half.
And those are the plays you have to be ready for.
Dude,
When
EG
you're
are
in a
really
match
struggling
against
against the
Envy.
Sky. Straight up.
Rossi in this corner drops
They're
the
struggling
ball,
against the
challenges
Sky, and they're
Vincent.
struggling
No
against the
one's
fact
there
that
to
Envy
trade.
are just
That's
re-clearing
cascades into
pressure all the
classic
time.
Envy defense. Chaotic swings. Good util. I don't even know what he's saying, but Rossi's passionate.
Yeah, you know, million words a minute. Getting it through, but Envy, I mean, just instantly resetting after losing a couple of rounds. Really love to see that out from them. Again, it'll be Kesnet rocking the operator. EG still have money, but are way more timid to actually contest early space nowadays. Now it comes in, that flash on in, but the quick teleport away. Nets
I mean,
them
it's
nothing.
only one
Now
on
they're without
site
the
right
double
now.
dash. And Spire has slipped up all the same.
See, they kind of know that he's
Looking for
they
one-on-two
kind of know that
HP.
he's doing it.
They
He,
can still
he shot
deliver.
every single bullet
But
into the
site
smoke,
is
man. It's
EG.
so
They have
unlucky.
a post plan established. Envy, the players
What
already
the?
have it. They
Oh,
want to
Exter
flood.
coming
Why?
into it now as Kesnet
Just in
distracts on
case?
the other side. Exter finds his mark on the other. One shot, 2, now knocked down.
Dude, this,
But his evil geniuses back away into the corner of this pit. Envy are on the approach.
Calm disappears back towards short.
Oh, it's calm around the world.
Of course he
all
is.
the way back through showers. Classic looks for him, knowing that Envy have to work slowly
dude, Superman's
into
getting
the
popped
pit.
here, surely. The smoke
Knowing
might
he
save
has
him.
this opportunity. That is vintage calm. Going for it. Decent plant for him. And Supa still delaying on the
Ooh.
outside of this smoke. Now it comes down to
Low
calm. As
HP on the
pit
side,
falls,
though.
that'll be a
Of
kill
course.
for him. And Kesnet as well.
5 seconds on this one.
Not a lot of time to play with either. Calm is just playing with his food. He is toying with him. He will fall.
Just around the world, of course, man. It's actually the Com Classic.
It's just classic, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
All the way around the world with the Red Bull clutch.
I will say
for Calm.
Superman did one thing that was really good here.
Just feels right seeing
Like
that back in an EG jersey.
he realized that he had to be proactive. The timing of them grouping together and walking lamps might have happened.
When will teams expect it? That's the real question.
Never. Seemingly never.
Yeah, hard to know exactly what to do in a situation like that.
Polvi,
So
Alamate,
many
how's
different
things, bro?
places.
Good to see.
And ultimately, it's just that time game
Thank
that
you
ends
with
up
the
paying off for EG.
28
I really
months,
thought
mate.
Exer had the round-winning play there, jumping through heaven, getting 2 kills, but in shutting down that double swing, he doesn't kill the Viper, so Supa's pit stays up, that sets up the flank and wins around for EG.
Now Evil Geniuses.
Dude, their money must be low though, right?
Fake Prowler on the A
If
side of the
EG
map,
win
the
this
rest of
and
the
they
team
scrape out
challenges
5,
the
they
Duka.
did really good with how this was
Different
looking.
idea from them. Haven't seen much of this and have not
Yeah,
seen the
it's
judge
a classic.
Poppin waits a moment before shying away, and that is now EG without one of their duelists.
DG's having a lot rougher game here. Been getting shut down a lot in some of these early rounds. And that means the ultimate not available here.
Ooh.
That's another pick as well out of Kesnet. That was a refight
Double
through
push.
showers.
This is what I
And
mean.
you've
They're
done
just
a
they're
very
just so
good work at
proactive
shutting
at the
down
moment.
the solo players, solo lurkers out of EG.
In the first quarter, they had very proactive holds on the extremities. Now we're seeing a lot more re-clear plays, and that has been successful in these last few rounds.
Means that EG haven't really been in a position to play a comfortable side exec a whole lot, even when they've got ultimates or could farm an orb and get one online. Now they're heading in 3-on-3 on this B site. Without that same setup utility, the shots though continue connecting.
Still doesn't have
Poppin
the
with
gun
the
for it.
judge is a problem, and
Oh
they're
god,
gonna try
and
and
into
solve
the
that
molly
with
as
the
well.
ultimate. Bao wants to
Ah,
take
dude,
this
they're really gonna
round.
win this as well. It's such a big round.
A
2
flank
people low
already from
HP.
Inspire.
Extra's 1
He's
flash,
found his
that's
way into
about
Duka,
it. They
but
know that
currently
one took the
smoked
TP,
off.
right?
Doesn't
take the
have an
TP or
eye
did he
in
long?
just yet. As EG repositioned 2 players into elbow,
He TP'd.
and they're going all the way around the world too.
Of course they are.
Taking their time. Envy haven't found a fight. It's odd. It's peculiar. And now Inspire out of the equation. And there's
Dude,
players on
what a
every
round from
single
him.
front.
The fact
3
he
from
won
Okeanos
this duel,
to keep EG in
that's wild. And then got 2 more because of it on top.
I didn't think that would be an EG round, down 3
Might
on
actually
5,
get
making
5
it
here as
happen
well.
on that
But
VXac.
mine's gonna be awful.
But Okeanos getting some great work done, practically alone towards long there.
Yeah, that was the kill.
Initial fight, and then the Brimstone ult coming in. You saw Poppin just getting lost in the smokes there, caught out by the ult.
Yeah, because I think without that ult, there's no chance EG win the round.
No, because there's still a player backside
Yeah.
with a judge.
And
I mean, we had a rule. We had a rule that Trav
you don't
could
even have
pretty
your
much,
main dive character
if he was gonna
anymore.
leave hookah, he
Despite
could
that,
only
though,
go
points around
under.
12 and EG from
And
what
then
was
that
a
was,
dismal
I mean, it was a
start,
lot easier
have
because
a
the
chance to
Viper
pull
was
this
the
7-5.
stronger back
EG
then.
want
But
to go quick.
I think as soon as you
Dimensional drift
lose,
into showers
it'll
already. One
leave
player
here
spotted
with the
into
judge,
corner.
it becomes such a hard round.
Realizes EG don't have control of showers. And Didges in, trying to hit into backside. Okeanos
No
plays
way.
out the smoke. That is
Dude,
madness.
he's
2
probably had 2,
for Oki.
probably responsible for 2
Geniuses
rounds
slow
here.
things down. They still haven't planted the spike, but they have major numbers in this post.
It's a 4-on-2, and both
He was
players are
he was
making
chained. Oh
completely
yeah, we
separated.
would have a go
Both
at him.
stingers in hand.
Like if he left hookah, we would have a go at him basically.
There's no logical way for Envy to win this round, especially with DG already
Just
reflanking.
if you have a judge here, you just should never leave.
Poppin makes a
You
footstep.
can jump out.
And that will
You
seal
can
his
go
fate.
into this box. That's about it.
Evil
you're still
Geniuses
jumping
in
back in
4-on-2,
late.
Full control. Doing due diligence here to win the round. Poppin has no clue what's happening to him. And neither
Dude,
does
EG should be
Esther.
pretty
Evil
happy. This
Geniuses
should have been
win 2
way
in the
worse from what was going on.
A really
They were
great recovery
struggling
from
so
them.
much
They
at the
were getting
beginning. Was it
dominated
5-0
from the start of
into
this game, losing
5-7?
both
Yeah,
both
dude, not bad.
extremities pretty much every round. But they start to figure it out, start to find solutions to get that space. Throwing a couple of these faster hits as well, and with some performances with guys like Okeanos in back-to-back rounds. Make this map 3 doable.
Yeah. It's
Calvin
a
T with the
fashion
Prime.
to
Thanks so
map
much for the
number
38 months.
275 at the half, Envy leading, but this time EG carrying
Was
a
that
whole
just a
lot
judge
more
rule
momentum
or a rifle
into
rule?
that.
No, only
That's
judge
battle,
rule.
of course,
But
setting us
we
up
didn't
for
let him buy a
pretty
rifle, to
exciting
be
way
honest.
close out this series, and we'll have that after this.
Bacon's not even lying. He's not even saying it's a comedy thing. Yeah, let's mute that up. You think it's worth to send a coach to the 1v1 skirmish? Are you allowed to do that? That'll be fun. Dude, they should have done that for everyone. The coach has to play the 1v1 skirmish anyway. That should have just been the rule. Frost v Termi? Ah, dude, we gotta push for that, surely. It wouldn't be fair? It would be fair. Just sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, we can try and push for that in the future. That'd be fun.
Maps here all ready to kick off the 2026 season. The first half of Bind was no exception. 7-5 is the score. Envy in the lead. But EG strung together 5 of the last 6 rounds, Mimi. They are riding a wave of momentum here into the second half.
They are, but they're facing down an Envy who has looked quite good at these attack sides, especially back on Corrode. With this
and the coach is in the 1v1. I mean, I would fancy myself against pretty much all of them. If I played a fair amount. If my owls were good, I'd be feeling it. If it was right now, it wouldn't be great. Although I have some CS hours right now, to be fair.
See how well they can manage that.
Thing is, you're allowed to judge as well.
Envy have some interesting ideas over towards the A side.
Let's judge an op the whole time.
Wall over on a short 5 players ready to pop out behind it, not wasting any
Are we thinking must-win pistol for EG? Maybe.
As well. Double dash up to the top.
Oh, it's nice though.
Waiting for it. The frenzy of
dude, surely you don't push the frenzy. You've pushed the frenzy?
Continuing forward, stopped by a Seize
sure.
as Com continues to lock it
Eats
down.
a Seize, still wins it out with a classic. Keeps W
taken on out. Seems like Envy still have not been
These guys,
dissuaded from that forward fight.
Yeah.
Already 2 players
guys
back
mad.
through showers. There's a flank on a flank. This is
they're still going.
Run, but Inspire still
it's just
gets
a
one.
1-for-1 at the end of the day. Gun barrel spotted.
Dude, Poppin's doing the wraparound on Com as well.
It's EG up a player
oh
right
no.
now. Shots go
oh
right.
no.
It's a bit of a mess on every front.
Oh.
Poppin in a 1-on-3, but the spike is just being diffused.
Okay, well, it's a 1-1 on the pistols for this at least.
Take their 6th.
Very nice hold from EG. They knew that a fast play was coming. As soon as they heard noise down short, Com backs all the way up towards spawn and is able to receive that waylay and that Yoru diving in. And while that's happening, the other parts of this retake are activating. EG's calling that it's a backside fight, so the reaction is to double TP and have a fast flank in. Those are all the right ideas to shut down these kind of hard executes for EG, and that's the momentum just continuing into the second
Envy
half.
here. Yeah, I mean, they thought they were going for like a 4-1 pistol, right? So as soon as they saw the 1, they kind of thought it was like the old school. I say old school, Paperx still run this all the time. Whereas like 4 aggro, 1 getting info, so they didn't think he was heaven at all. Like, I fully get it.
The Bandits, 1 Sheriff. Supa's being challenged on the B side. Digizin goes down to a nice headshot.
I mean,
and that is Envy with full control of the B site.
Yeah, no matter your guns, retaking B is
why is weak side? Why is weak side an outlaw and a bandit?
Already taking elbow control with Inspire.
Oh, they're just swarming. 4 players now repositioned into elbow, and the fights continue on through. A perfect snake bite. Divided Supa from the rest of the team. Even a little extra scouting on Eggster. I mean, Envy did everything right in this round. Just 1 headshot out of Kesnet was what they needed to start it. Now in a beautiful position in the post plant. I'm curious where Kesnet is going right now because he's going around. Kesnet's on the A side while Com is killing them on B. There's not enough time
is not
left. He's just gonna be
Kesnet
here to take the gun
Dude,
out of
I mean,
Com's
this makes
hands
no sense.
eventually. Com ready for the 1 angling. Kesnet there to deliver. Nothing makes sense here in this one.
It's 1 kill that makes the difference that round. Digizin at the start of this series was absolutely dominating with the scope. Was feasting on the Antikas with the
Dude, even the setup doesn't make sense.
But here, misses 1 shot, opens up the B side, and like you say, Envy did everything.
And why is there no Yoru?
Took the right fight, had a great molly and an elbow, and suddenly
yeah, dude. I mean, you must be feeling incredible after that. Hello?
It's looking a little bit grim. It's also looking like
Prayers, mate,
we're
lock
still
in.
the
What's
pre-round.
going on?
But I can tell you we have moved into the next round.
There we are.
And we are. It
Dude,
was, simply just
what a
walking up to
disgusting
short
round to
from
lose.
Evil
That was like
Geniuses.
you're
They have
way
no
back
buy-in this
into the
round, of
game.
course. Let's try and
And
things a
then, I
little
mean,
bit
that's just...
more aggro themselves. Now taking a timing in front of the dog.
Oof.
No one was holding for him, but eventually the trade is found.
Ooh, it's unlucky.
And it in the hand of Oki, but not gonna make anything work out with that one. Evil Genius's own eco round. Not gonna amount to much here, Mimi.
No, this is another clean one for Envy. And really, I think some of the even more worrying things, despite just losing that eco, is that Envy not only have got the momentum on the side, they've got the money, but they're also starting to build an ult economy very early
Yeah, I
in
mean,
this
they're going to
half.
have a Yoru ult, probably. Cafe Bleach with a tier 1. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the 32 months. Yeah, even even a death there for the Yoru's fine. This was nice from them. Just make sure they hunt. The Yoru gets the ult for the next big buy round. They're in such a good spot.
And Inspire continues to do good work here.
That one little mess up, man, really just
pretty much a dream position
changed
for
this
them.
whole game.
EG now.
Mitch
This
as
is the
well.
round
Thank
they
you so much for the 38
absolutely
months.
have to win. Didge is in. Has an operator online. They have guns. If they lose this round, this is starting to look
Eco
like
idea
a
with
full-on
that push,
Envy
take
snowball.
push on short with the waylay
But I
spotting.
think it's tough
Yeah.
to get value with an op against a comp like this. Envy is so aggressive. They have so many tools to
The
either
eco
blind
run
or
made more
block
sense
off
than their
an
anti-eco
offline.
run.
Despite all that, I still think that DG, he's got to be the man, and well, this round doesn't look like he's on the right side.
Envy moving 5 players towards B. It got the dimensional drift. It's just going to be an exec, you have to imagine. So my eyes really head towards Okeanos, who just gave up his position in hookah, instead choosing to fall on out. EG
Why do
want
they
to
play
for the
Yoru
retake.
like this?
Actually, Oki's getting right back into it. That's a little bit wild. What is he doing out there on his own?
Why are they playing...
I thought they were anchors. They went back
Why are they
into
playing
switch.
3-2 with the
Especially
Yoru
if
on the
Calm got
2?
elbow, there's no way EG can win
Their
this.
macro on defense makes no sense.
Calm has secured 1. Calm might try to do a little bit extra on his own as Inspire goes in again for another kill. Calm is islanded on site. Not easy for him to escape at this point, so he might have to keep this fight up. Taps the spike, spotted by a dog. I mean, good luck. That's not gonna matter. So Bao just stims
They need a
himself on
timeout?
out,
Yeah, they need a
recovers
timeout
the
for sure.
operator, I guess is the smallest of wins.
Does he get to keep it? I don't think so.
Nah, he
I'm
ain't
not
keeping
sure.
this.
1 bullet left. Maybe you can line up all 3 of these guys. I don't know. 1 kill and now the shorty. That's a little
Ooh,
funny, but
it's
at the end of the
unlucky.
day, it's
4
just 3
HP,
more
that's
kills
actually
for
really
Inspire.
unlucky.
And Envy goes up to 10. The op purchase amounts to nothing, and you called it out, but I think that the way EG played that, it felt like they were very back and forth. Everyone got off site looking like they wanted to
That's
play
effects.
set
Thank you so much
reset,
for the tier
and
1.
then at kind
Appreciate
of
the
last
34
second,
months.
You see Okeanos run back into sight. He gets mollied off. He gets slowed by the waylay, and suddenly with him dead, a 3-on-5 with an off, that's pretty much
feels like,
unwinnable in a B retake.
It feels like
And
because
now they're on an eco.
DG Zin wants to op,
It's getting worse for Evil
but he's on the
Geniuses. One of
waylay.
the things that
It
plagued
messes
them
up their
throughout
setups on
2025 as an
defense.
organization was they would get into these
Because normally if
advantaged
you're on a
maps all
Yoru,
the time, go
you're the
up
rotate with the
11-4,
Yoru, you can op, you can
12-5,
then
these types of things.
rotate.
So many games
Whereas he wants
ended
to
up
be the
slipping away
person
from them.
picking, so then they're putting
It didn't happen in
3
map number
where
1,
he
but
is,
now
then
it
you have a
feels like
Yoru that
series that's slipping away from
TPs away and there's like
Earlier
1
than
on
that,
site kind of stuff.
2024, you had
I
some
think
maps like
the-
that as well.
I'm
So
pretty
the
sure
theme of
they're...
EG,
Pretty sure DG's in not being on Yoru's messing him up a little.
A-site crumbling
When he
also
wants
starting
to
to be a theme. This time, of course, on the half buy.
At least for that round.
Stitches in,
Jesus.
goes all the way back to me. That was maybe the craziest visual thing I've ever seen.
The Seeker done.
Super did find 1 shot with the Sheriff, and they are up numbers. With the gun recovered, and Calm with an ult, maybe there's a chance.
We'll see. There's a Nightfall thrown into the mix. And now there's only 1 player left. Kesnet decayed down to 1. 2 bullets in this Outlaw chamber. That's 1, but he
Jesus,
can't
how they
get
won
away.
this?
And Evil Geniuses will write the course.
Quite literally out of nowhere. Bring that one back under control and finally break this streak. I want to see on the replay. where these kills were coming from. It started off so good for Envy, taking that site, fighting back towards Showers, and GT being all the way back, but it was okay.
I mean, they just over push maybe back side, but
I think that
Yes, yes.
he seems to agree. I think the Nightfall caught 2 or 3 players there, which was a big deal.
Hold on,
yeah,
so
it was pretty
maybe
big.
here towards shore. Walking into this close cubby, but with the dog spotted, DG is forced to walk away.
Yeah, that waylay is just so good.
Yeah,
at
that's so
stalling out
off though.
any quick ideas. But of course, there's always a second layer, and here goes Kesnet.
I mean, 4 early towards the site. They make the Yoru TP, and now they hit over towards the site with 1. It's what we were talking about the whole time. Like this guy on B needs to go crazy. He loses that 50-50 duel, he's done. I mean, he's done incredible. But this long term is not going to work.
One by one, the members
wow.
of Envy into the site, now bring it to a 2-on-3. But there's a spike they have to go back and recover. There's this massive laser dividing things up, slowing it down for now. And Kesnet, I mean, how do you go back and get the spike when EG can fight you at any time? No smokes available. Extra's right in front of it. Extra
Huge, man, huge. Oh my god, that's like what, 2v4 at its peak, 2v5 maybe?
1-on-3, and Extra cuts them all down.
Jesus. That's such a bad one to lose for EG. I just think they deserve to lose these rounds with how they're set up though at the beginning of the round.
Being up numbers in this.
Like the only reason this round is close is because Superman's done incredible.
And the Yoru expert.
And then, I mean, I guess they've done incredible back. Yeah, that was that was sick though.
Phenomenal game. Even look back to the previous match, previous map as well. Eggs are currently sitting 23
they're doing nothing, Bacon.
To 11 deaths.
It's such a heartbreaker for EG. Supa did such good work anchoring there. 2 or 3 kills locking it down, but it's Extra's heroics. And now a theme that we've seen these last 2 maps where Potter down rounds has
Is
to
this
take
MV
the
being
last
good or
minute
EG being
timeout,
bad?
and
It feels like a
hopefully she
solid
can come up
mix.
with a solution.
I felt like
this
the
next
first
round
half
is
was
immensely
MV being
scuffed
good.
from Evil Geniuses. They
This half
only
here is
have
EG being
2
bad.
rifles they can take
Their
into it. That's all they've
defense
got the money
macro
for.
makes
Now, they're a team that is
literally
not
no
afraid
sense.
to put ultimates
Like it
into
looks
an
like
eco
I'm
round,
watching
even when they're not massively
2022
advantaged.
stuff.
I think it's that
Really
important
bad.
to try and swing some of these
Rongonius,
around,
thanks so
but
much for the prime. Appreciate the 27 months.
now
I guess
it's
they've had
really
no
all
time,
on the line.
would be my
The
hope.
decisions they make in this round are the decisions that will decide the series.
Just look at it.
So they start off
All you
with
have to do is
towards
fake
A.
pressure A, they
Players
take the
set up that
TP, there's
side,
one
but
hit, and the one
Envy,
hand just has to
they've
go
been nothing if
nuclear.
not quick in this half, and looks like here again they want to just put a fixture
Like this
on the B
this
side.
doesn't make sense.
Dimensional drift, courtesy of Exer's 4K in round 18, and this time wasting not even a second.
The Yoru might as well not have his TP.
Sees nothing, might have seen a shoulder. Yeah, player spotted there. And now with Super
Okay,
just still
he
holding
takes
it
the
down. Hold
TP.
on a
Superman's
minute.
got to just go crazy
Out of
again.
the picture. Poppin comes
And then we're just on
through,
the
so it's
site.
not over just yet. And Evil Geniuses are trying
Little
to retake
combo
fast
on
as
the
well.
eco.
Didges in,
Might as well
sees
force
that
board if you
flanker,
wanted to
tries
do this.
Set it up on the other side. But Exter still waiting inside of the smoke, and Envy with these forward fights continue to impress.
Well,
In
there
the
goes your
exact
2
same
ults that you really
position.
wanted.
He carved up EG in the previous round. Exter again
Jesus.
sends him packing.
These rounds are just classic Envy. The set strats are so well drawn up. The aggression in the post flank completely disrupting any team.
I mean, it's obviously nicely done from
We wanna
Extra and
play
stuff,
retake.
but like,
I mean, that's
dude,
7 kills
if
in
I was
2 rounds for
Superman in this
Extra.
team, I would be
Ridiculous.
complaining
And
every
on that
single
B side,
prac.
I love that smoke that
Look
they
at these
threw
rounds.
down
Look at what he has to do.
just to get Yoru out of his ultimate. Pick a side to fight from. And then, like you mentioned, that same position.
Dude, his flashes are just lovely though. His timing of the swings are good.
12-7. That was the round for EG. They used an ult, they committed into it. And now if they want to bring this
Here you
back,
go, Superman, mate. Go on.
5
Go hold the
in
site
a
on your
row.
own. You're going to have a Yoru who will be here in like 5 seconds eventually.
Fairly strong from EG's anchors, but the retakes have not. They're switching things up and going real aggro outside.
Here you
of
go.
B.
Go on, mate.
Doesn't
Let's
matter,
see
though,
you
'cause
hold
Inspire's
site on your
having
own.
a monster game on the Brimstone. All it does is give a free A side on the other side. Nice shot
Dude,
out from
Superman
Tom, and
does
Supa
work though.
to return over
Superman
towards A.
does work. He
So
always
it's
gets
EG
his
with
one.
numbers
You got to
in
give
the
it to him.
retake.
He's always getting his one.
Still, it's a strong position for Envy. They have a crossfire towards this site, but EG, they have enough time to wait for their flank to come into play.
Two important things is the Lamps fight, how long Poppin can stay alive. And also this flank coming online. Poppin is down, and now the flank in too. Kesnet and Rossi holding it down, but the flank is here. Rossi can stall some time with this molly. Pressure to try and come in, knowing to spam through the wall too.
Bit weird from DG's in there, wanted to create pressure.
Away from the spike, but
Maybe stopped as soon as he saw the smoke, not entirely sure.
What half Soup is having? This has been rough for
Okay,
EG,
down
but
to 4,
even
but I'm
though
telling
they're
you,
losing, he's getting 2-3 kills
he won't be
in
able
so
to
many
do
of these
this.
positions. They absolutely need him.
Spicy, thank you so much for the 9 months.
This round
I
started a
remember
lot
your
better
name.
for EG,
Thank you so
holding
much for the
against
prime,
that
bro. I
fast
appreciate
aggression
it.
towards speed, being in a bit more proactive positions to actually disrupt instead of being forced to play into the flood retake that they've been absolutely unable to find success in.
Well, I'm getting word that we have a technical pause coming on
Last
the
one.
line, trying to figure out some in-ear situations, I do believe, but it gives us a chance to discuss the state of the game right now, because Evil Geniuses are trailing by 4 rounds, and when I'm looking at this next round, the buy's a little bit all over the place. Neither team is going to have a full kit heading into the next one, and it is EG that have found a couple of round wins here and there,
EG
but by
stuff?
and large, they're still looking
Yeah,
for
I think it's just a
larger
lack of
solution
time,
on this defensive
I
side.
would guess.
And right now, a lot of what it is it feels like
So, I mean,
EG
it's first day of the season,
is
man.
being
You're
held
going to have some
together
stuff that doesn't
by
make sense,
Supa.
I guess.
He is getting a couple kills for this team, barely keeping them in control. I feel like you need to see Digizin come online and show why they made this investment for EG. It was a weird move, right? Picking up a Brazilian player who would, doesn't have maybe the greatest reputation in Tier 1 for that history. He's always been great individually, but his teams have never found success. And for an English-speaking roster,
Digiboy,
take
thanks so much
that
for the prime
risk,
as well.
Pick him up. He's got a lot to prove in his 3rd season of VCT Americas.
See what he can do here.
If you wanted the waylay to op,
this series. Evil Geniuses, you
I
can
think if
see
you want the
with
waylay to op, you have,
Judge in Bao's hands.
don't you do it the opposite way?
Light armor scattered here and there. But Envy,
Yeah, I mean, you either have to
go
have
down
Fade
long,
or
initially see
Yoru.
that pit and decide
You
very
can't do
clearly
this.
against it.
Or if you are going to do this, the TP does have to be close like
game has
this.
been
As
defined
soon as the
by
TP goes
B-hits.
out like this, it's out the
Now they'll be
window.
forced back towards a back into the Judge of Bao.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Fade or
Bao's got
Yoru have to be with
teammates to
3.
play for some assistance, some distraction. Digizin holding the wider line right now. The Prowler,
And
the
up time
dog
for
needs
next
some
map,
shot.
okay.
A good hinder too. As Bao slowed down on top, and nice shot out of Bao. Not
Very
surprised
nice.
at all by the clone.
Wait,
And Bao
got some good
charges
damage
forward
off
for
at
an
the end here
extra
as well.
shot on top. It's a
Still not
great
fully
start
done.
for
Com's in a
Evil
bit of a weird
Geniuses.
spot.
Rossi has crept into the site.
Ooh.
Inspire falls, and now Rossi, the last hope, still has to go back up into short and recover the spike.
Oh. Whoa.
Catches
Whoa.
Oki looking the wrong direction, but it doesn't even matter.
Okay, 3. Condog,
Envy
Egg
has
Dog
been
again,
slamming
thank
B
you, bro.
round
And
after round.
McMiles,
This
thank you
time
as well with the
EG
14
have
months.
the checkmate with the ultimate. They show a really great bait setup there for Bao.
Jake the
They
Dog
still
as well,
knew
I think
Bao
I
was
missed
in this
that.
corner, but despite that, he shows the trigger discipline.
Where's the
and not
workout?
shoot the
I'll
clone.
admit, I'll be standing up for next map, don't you worry.
And get 2 from that tough spot.
Hey, don't tell me you redeemed it, Polvi.
Now it turns around a bit. Envy, the ones to call a timeout, losing 2 rounds in a row. And I think they have good reason to. When you talk about shutting down comebacks, you're waiting for that big ult
He
round.
did, of course he did, for
And we're
God's
getting
sake.
closer to it. Inspire, Poppin, both with those tools. If they get into post plant, Rossi has a pit as well. This is gonna be
Milwaukee
the
as well with the
toughest
20
round for
months, and
EG's
Quanta with the
comeback to
Prime as
weather.
well. Thank you so much for that.
So with Envy being the ones to call a timeout, I mean, at this point, they're just looking to win a singular round, but it's kind of a weird position to be in when the half is going so well for you. It seems like most things are going right.
Sure.
You maybe don't need
No,
to solve
not a chance,
big
Polly.
glaring
Save
issues,
them.
but maybe instead looking at those tendencies out of Evil Geniuses trying to
I think a
exploit.
timeout like this is generally going to be more so either calling out a tendency like that, or the coach has a specific call that he wants to see to end the game. We'll see what they come up with out of it.
You need it with the tier 1 as well. Thank you for the 9 months.
Envy in a position to win their first series on the America stage after promoting through the Ascension tournament. Trying
I
to
mean, this might
capture some
work.
of the magic of former orgs that have gone through that
At
pipeline
least,
G2
at least
instantly
now the
comes to
TPs
mind,
have been
but
close.
It's been a while since we've had a team come
It's like
up
they
and
change up the
stun
saving
on
them
the,
a
on the
little
tier 1
bit.
stage
Yeah,
through that
2G
pipeline.
was the inverse of G2 in many ways last year.
Let's see though. This should look pretty good from Envy, I would imagine.
Write their own history for themselves.
They're hitting weak site.
We'll just again be
They don't play together.
They love these B hits.
Their guns are scuffed beyond belief.
Wow, it's a 5v5 retake and they got no ults and they're up against a Viper ult.
Now, you don't often
It's
see
done.
a waylay dive
This is
forward and just
done.
randomly spam the smoke with a judge, or with a Bucky, for that matter, but they do it anyways, and now they've got a Viper's pit down. Envy not in a bad position at all in a B-side post plant. EG have to walk through so much of this gas, go all the way down to low HP. And they don't even have the utility, or the players to play off the utility right now. 4 players into elbow. Envy are fully bundled up on site, and that is massive. Envy tear them apart.
Okay, EG really deserved to lose that map, my goodness. Nicely done from Envy. Good recovery from the first map as well. Especially as they kind of look nervous not hitting many shots. Dude, I would say there's like 4 or 5 criminal rounds from EG here that I would never want to see in Tier 1.